Certain people from the past that can't move on from you. They can't move forward simply because it's a direct effect of the consequences of what they did to you. They didn't consider the fact that karma or dharma even exists, and they felt like they could just go around hurting people, doing whatever they wanted without any consequences. Yes, that may have worked in the past, but when you mess with someone who has the level of protection that you do, it comes with major consequences. And I feel like these people are now having to face themselves and also have assets removed from them in a major way. So if it's someone who's superficial, they're going to be brought down to their knees. If it's a person who has a lot of influence with others, their reputation is going to be tarnished. If it's someone who essentially ruined your relationship, it's like all their connections are now severed or in the process of being destroyed. With Hermit, you were connected to people that forced you to go within and self-reflect through painful ways. These were individuals that were toxic. They liked toxic. They liked toxic environments that were all about greed, lust, limited belief systems, heartbreak, pain. They like to cause pain and sorrow in others. And it wasn't until you encountered this specific person or people that it really taught you who you are, what you want, what you don't want, what your purpose could possibly be, and what you want moving forward. Because of the Four of Cups, people missed an opportunity with you. Anyone that gets to be around you is lucky, because simply because of the fact that you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and you have a direct connection to source or the divine. So anything that you touch ultimately turns to gold. And these people took you for granted. They didn't see you for who you were. They felt like maybe they could have the best of both worlds, and they ultimately tried to push you away in some way, shape, or form. But specifically through selfishness and greed. I feel like you learned how to be happy on your own, away from these people, after you were forced out or you chose or made the decision to walk away. The individuals that you were connected to had some sort of prejudice against you. They may have even been closet racist in some way. And these are people that were ultimately connected to like secret societies, masonry, and even some sort of Illuminati systems. There's people that, you know, are willing to do anything for power, money, youth even, and they're willing to sacrifice you if necessary, because just like how you believe in a certain God or a certain power, you have the opposite effect that could be within the darkness. We have differences here. As you can see, these two cats, there's one that's light and one that's dark. So yes, we do need both to reach equilibrium, but in this sense, it's like apples to oranges. Like you can't mix with certain people who you just cannot vibe with. And with obedience, you have a certain faith and you have a certain power, and it's almost like you take authority and beliefs in your faith. You have unwavering faith in God, in your ancestors, in your path, in your guides even. And I feel like this is something that separated you from the people that were in the past. They wanted to use you for fuel, for your resources, for your money, for your sex, for your influence. These were not people that truly cared about you. These coworkers did not care about you. They just liked the fact that you did all the work. If it was a friendship group, they talked about you behind your back. They constantly lied to you, and they only wanted you around because it made them look good, or there was a certain status that they reached by having you around. If it was an ex-partner, this ex-partner didn't actually want to be with you, but they knew that you were an asset and they knew that you were valuable. So instead of releasing you to go find what it is that you deserve, they felt like they could put you in the back pocket for when they want to have access to you. This is like a trophy wife, trophy husband type of energy, but what you truly wanted was love. And I feel like love is what separates you from a lot of the people that you were connected to, because they kind of let their wants and their needs overtake the importance of like morality. And with you, you've been marked from the beginning. Your path has been marked from the beginning. So you can't go out here mixing with certain people that are in these situations, and ultimately your paths will end up separating, because I feel like when the relationship is over and no second chances, these people helped you grow and transform, and you also learned wisdom and knowledge that you're going to carry on to the next chapter and phase of your life. But ultimately this taught you self-worth. Yes, you may have had to heal. It taught you self-appreciation, and it forced you to do the shadow work that you've been avoiding from childhood. So certain people that we encounter trigger us to heal through the things that they reflect within us, as well as what they reflect within themselves. So I feel like these toxic people actually did you a favor, and they are actually stuck because they're stuck in their own mental prison trying to decipher this puzzle piece that you had to go within to find. But these people don't even want to self-reflect, and that's why it keeps them stuck. They're stuck on you because they don't understand why their life is going downhill, or ever since you left, things are just in shambles. And it's because of the fact that you are extremely powerful. Your mind your energy, your force, it drives people, even to the point of insanity, but it's truly the love that comes from your heart that brings abundance and success. So anyone that's around you should appreciate you. There are certain people